Hi everybody. In this extra step, what we're going to do is add some text to our player's UI to display their current health and stamina in text, so we can actually see that on our screen and the numbers behind that. So to do that, what we need to do is head into our player game object here, and then expand our player canvas. If you have these player health and stamina sliders, we're going to put our text over top of them. And actually to do that, we actually create a text object and put it at the bottom of this little chain of children here. So to show you what I mean, we would right click here, go to UI text, and then we would say current health, just like that. And you'll see that it's at the bottom of our list here in the canvas. So when you add your slider and your bonus health or whatever as you continue along, make sure that your current health and eventually your current stamina objects are at the bottom of our player canvas hierarchy here. So we have current health. We're going to replace this with this new text field here. We're going to replace that with 0. We're going to set its height to 60. Set the font size to 24. Oops, 24. And set the color to white. Then again, make sure you're in the game view by clicking the game tab up in the top left here. We're going to drag position Y up by clicking position Y and dragging to the right. And we'll see that slide up towards the top of our screen. Sometimes it might jump around a little bit. Once we get it lined up close enough with the health bar, then we'll click the position X and drag over to the left. We're going to line that up with the left side of our health bar. Next thing we're going to do is select current health once again and tap Control or Command D to duplicate it. We're going to replace the 1 and the health with stamina. And then what we need to do is select this position Y field once again and then drag to the left to move it down. I'm also going to tweak the font size a little bit because our stamina bar is a little bit smaller. We're going to give it a font size of 20. That'll make it fit nicely in our bar. And then again, I'm going to line that up with the left side by dragging that position X value. Next, what we need to do is head into our project window, find that resources folder, scripts, and create it. We're going to right click, go to create C# script, and we're going to call this current text, just like that. And then go to our player canvas and drag current text onto our player canvas in the inspector here. We're then going to open that up. We're going to say public text current stamina, and you'll notice text alignment pops up because we haven't included our Unity Engine.ui at the top. That's why we're getting the error when we just have text. So we say using Unity Engine.ui, just like that. So we have current stamina. I'm going to click at the end of public text current stamina and tap Control or Command D to duplicate it. Then we're going to call this current health. And we're going to give ourselves some space by pressing enter a few times. We're going to create another variable called player stats and name it stats. In the start method, we're going to say stats is equal to get component in parent player stats, open and close parentheses, and of course our semicolon. And then an update, all we're going to do is say current stamina dot text is equal to stats dot cur stamina dot toString, open and close parentheses, but inside those parentheses, we're going to say quote unquote F0. And what that's going to do is assign our current stamina to the text object's text field, but this F0 is going to make it so that's always formatted to whole numbers. So our stamina could have a decimal place in it, but that's messy, so we're going to use F0 to keep it nice and clean. We're going to click at the end of this line and tap Control D to duplicate it, and then we're just going to go through and replace the words stamina with the words health. So in current health and current stamina, we'll just replace those with health. And that is it for the script. We'll go ahead and save that, then head back over into Unity, where the last thing we need to do is slot current health and current stamina into those two slots. Once we've got that, let's just go select our player and go to overrides and hit apply all, so that updates our player prefabs in all of our other scenes, and then go ahead and save our scene. As we go through and make changes to our player by adding objects or making tweaks and things, let's always make sure that this serves as a nice reminder. Let's always make sure that we select our player, go to the Overrides tab, and hit Apply All, just to make sure that all of the changes we're making are applied to our player in all of our scenes.